Where did you go, Joe? Oh, Joe's back. Okay, yeah, Joe, you've been melting down on Twitter over this Jussie Smollett thing.
I heard there's a parody account coming for him. I'm not going to say who's behind it, but I heard that's very likely in the next few days. That guy's an asshole. That's basically all there is to it. It's even worse.
Here's my take on that. And I, you know me, I always like to put a political take on Twitter the night before I do the podcast to see what the responses are. And everything. And and then we'll play some ads. The tweet that I wrote, I said, bro, everybody keeps saying that Donald Trump divides the country. Okay, that's a narrative, and maybe he does. But like, what is the motivation behind this guy doing this, other than to get people racially incite the racial passions?
Well,
what was the point of doing this?
Step one was the letter. You're gonna find out that he got a letter mailed to him with like crushed up aspirin, and it was supposed to.
And they found the two guys whose house they went over. They had magazine pages ripped out and everything. The two guys. So, But here's the one thing. This is the thing I found interesting. Okay, supposedly they got paid $3,500.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, and we're going to be paid $500 on the back end. Right?
When they got back from Nigeria.
Why did he pay these guys that much money to do that? Okay, why would you come out of pocket to do something like that? And number two, this is an interesting thing that a conspiracy theory that I'm going to throw out there. Did somebody put him up to it, and did that money come from somebody else?
That's what I was thinking.
Is he just being an actor?
Right.
Is he just acting out? They used an actor to act out this thing for political. Like if there's an actual politician or somebody in the Diaz or whatever that coordinated and put him up to this.
That's going in pretty deep. I don't think we're going to find that out, but it is interesting because it'd be as difficult to find out as if Trump colluded with the Russians. Well,
because all you're going to have is, okay, did people get together and do something? You know what I'm saying?
The biggest part of it was that they found, or he came into his building with the rope around his neck, all right, and they called it an attempt at lynching. Shortly thereafter, they put a anti-lynching bill through in the Senate.
Yeah, there was during the time when they were talking about the lynching bill, like it was almost like a false flag to try to push the lynching bill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is it like they even used the words, this is a modern day lynching. It was like, it's so coordinated and so poorly done. You know, it was a botched, coordinated political effort to try to drive a narrative, and they got caught. So what this does is, and what they don't realize, and this is why the Democrats.
Can you imagine whoever concocted this, the mega heat that he must have right now?
He's got
they're looking like
every community is angry with him. Everyone.
The left wingers. And the media, Donald Trump has been pushing fake news, this narrative. And they keep saying, oh, he's challenging. And it's like, wait a second. You guys literally actually just did a fake hoax to try and incite racial passions, and the media put the narrative out there that this was a lynching. So what this does is like it's fueling Donald Trump's opposition to the narratives that they're driving, and people are saying, oh, hey, wait, Trump's been right all along. Like I said, that's what stupid shit like this does. And now the left wingers have to they got to regroup, and it's like shit. What some idiot screwed this up for us.
Yeah, but here's the problem with what he's done with that. There is fake news, but what he's intelligently done, but now everybody knows he's full of shit, is like he tried to use the fact that there is fake news to say that the fake news was always about him when he was wrong on a lot of shit. Right. So he's been very tricky, and he's just been incredible the way he's been able to manipulate society, the press.
But this was just so obvious, And the funniest thing is the guy had the balls to go on Good Morning America when he knew this was that. That's unbelievable.
And he's doubling down and tripling down now too, saying, I can't believe people would accuse me of this, and his family's coming out. And now they're saying,
here's the thing,
bro. Here's the thing. Who in their right mind, when you say, I can't believe he's saying this, what else do you want him to say? The truth?
Sure.
Nobody ever says the truth until they're caught. And then when they're caught, I'm going to be proven innocent. And then when you are proven guilty, I'm going to appeal, or that was fucked up. Very few guys, wait 1 minute, very few people are going to man up and say, I fucked up if they think they can get away with it.
Listen to this. How many people in the history of sports have been suspended for steroid use and admitted they took the steroids?
It's always an accident. Rafael Palmeiro lied in front of Congress. Remember that?
Not one athlete has admitted that he took the steroids of all the ones that have actually been caught.
Because you get ostracized by society. So maybe you can't be real. You know what I'm saying? Because then everybody's, oh yeah, you did this, you did that. So motherfuckers just lie. They say fuck it.
But in this day and age of social media and news comes at you daily and hourly and minute by minute, they realize all you have to do is just deny something, and eventually people are going to forget about it.
Right.
And that's what happens. It's just it's like literally dust in the wind. It's just like it's an issue, and then like the next one comes on, everybody forgot.
Well, here's
it's almost like when you read old Twitter shit that you wrote, and you're like, why did you say that, or that looked dumb, whatever.
Whoops.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The funniest thing is, if that camera in Chicago had been pointed a different way, there would have been a beating on film because they play acted it out. He took a beating, like a worked beating. They did it. That's the funniest part. Like, they kicked him, they threw him down, they called him the slurs. They played it out. They did it. If the camera would have caught it, people might have bought it, but the camera didn't catch shit. So that's what really fucked him over in the end.
You're very emotional over this.
Yes.
And, Joe, I think you might want to turn the page on this, my brother.
Yeah.
It's not a big fucking deal, but you are very, very invested in this.
Fascinated.
3 weeks every day. What a dick. What a bitch. I can't believe he did. It's like, all right, guy, we get it.
Because that's the thing. That's the right wingers and left wingers. They're always in competition with each other. So when you have something like, it's like, we got spirit. Yes, we do.
It's
we got spirit. How about you? Like cheerleaders.
You become a cheerleader for whatever narrative they're trying to drive. Fuck them.
It's like the kids,
like,
the Covington kids.
This is an easy one to win. This one's won. The guy screwed up. It's like, move on. It's like there's nothing else. That's like it's cut and dry on this. It's like the guy got caught.
Somebody's going to get heat over this for sure. I can guarantee you that, and probably get fired.
Oh yeah.
But this is going to continue. This is going to continue. And this is what it is now.
It's going in front of the grand jury supposedly where they're going to charge him. So.